Hey there guys, this is Manta's Gameplays. This is bringing you my first for real serious video, I guess. All the other ones I've done are pretty garbage, but this one I'm trying. I even opened up a notepad document and wrote out what I wanted to say. The gameplay is horrible. I'm going to preface that, so don't look at it. Anyway, this video it actually has a topic, which is a first for me. It's a reply to this guy, Operation Elite Storm. Used to be called Traxastohmas, but he changed his username because he got in some trouble. But anyway, it's a reply to his video where he thanks people for 400 subscribers, but that's not the main point of his video. What he mostly does is he is complaining about Battlefield 3 and what is just all the horrible things that have been going on recently, specifically with Premium, it seems, is what his main focus is. I actually wrote down some quotes and stuff, so I'll be going over those. His first point he brings up, actually before that, why is your video so laggy, bro? When I watch it, it's horrible. It's jittering all over the place. You didn't see that when you were rendering it out, or something? What? Anyway, his first point is that the double XP isn't 2 days. Now I know what you guys are thinking. This is some big stuff. Double XP, I need it at rank 17 Colonel. It's necessary to just rank up. I need it. But I don't see what his problem is here. They gave us a whole week of double XP. What was it? Right after Premium came out, as well as a 2-day, like a weekend thing, which was actually 2 days. It started early on Saturday and ended late on Sunday. Seems fine to me. At this point in the video, we're just actually brief break. We're hiding from the enemy team. All 4 of us behind this one little spot. It took them forever. If I had left this whole video up, it would have been 30 minutes rather than like 15. Anywho, let's get back to the point. So then he says we're not getting what we paid for with Premium. What he mostly points out is that the bonus content that is supposed to be due in August has yet to come out, and we still have no idea what it is. That's just really stupid. August is not even just over half over now. It's the 16th. You made your video on the 15th, I believe.
I'll tell you when they get close.
August is 31 days long. They still have plenty of time to release this. If they didn't release it, who cares? The main point that you bought Premium for is to have all the DLC. Which brings us to our next point. You get all the DLC when you buy Battlefield Premium, which is the main point of buying it. No one really cares about the camos or the double XP or the premium videos, the strategy guides. No one cares about that. The bonus content has got people wondering, I guess, because no one knows what it is. They're hoping it's something cool. Probably going to be pretty lame. But no one knows what it is. And it's not out yet. And it's supposed to be out August. So people are kind of like, he says that they're not going to release it. He is pretty sure, which in my book is basically a guarantee. So if it comes out, he'll be wrong. Sorry. Anyway, next thing he says is, sure, we're getting a discount, but actually no, we are technically not. He's talking about you buy it for all the DLC. His reasoning behind this is that DICE used to give DLC for free. Therefore, we should definitely be getting it for free now, which is stupid. Right now, if you try to go on Origin and you look at any of the DLC that's been released, so Back to Karkland or the Close Quarters, they're not free. I hope that came through on the mic okay. They're not free, is what I said. And that's because you have to pay for them now. So you are getting a discount, because the only way to get the DLC is to pay for it, either by buying Premium or buying the DLC directly. Those are your only 2 options. You're not getting it for free. Sorry, bro. It's not happening. So when you get Premium, you are getting a discount, unless you have already bought a certain amount of DLC. I think if you've bought 2 or 3, It's one of those of the DLC already. Then you are not getting a discount, but that's your own fault. No one's buying premium for the camos and the bonus content. People are buying it for the DLC because you get a discount and you get all of them. I don't see your argument here. It's completely null. He also says, as a quote again, we shouldn't have to pay for a little expansion of the game. What? It's not a little expansion of the game. It's a huge expansion of the game. With this DLC we got 4 maps. We'll assume we get 4 maps for every DLC to come. 4 times 5 is 20, friends. That is a lot of maps to be releasing. They're also said they will definitely be releasing 20 new weapons. We've already got 10 from the Close Quarters patch, or Close Quarters DLC, and we should be getting 10 more in the form of assignments probably later on down the line. 20 new weapons. If you include back to Karkland, that's 30 weapons total that were not in the original game that were added through DLC.
Oh, he's at 4%.
They said something like 10 or 20 new vehicles, which most of them should be coming out in this next Armored Kill game mode. Not game mode, what am I thinking? Expansion, Jesus. So there's new vehicles, quite a few of them. New weapons, quite a few of them. New maps, a ton of them, more than are in the original game. It's more than doubling it, I'm pretty sure. And there's so much you're getting with all the DLC. It's not a little expansion of the game, it's practically the game over again. It's brand new stuff to keep you interested in the game. That's what it's meant to do. And it's doing it very well. I like the game still. And all the expansions they're releasing is just going to make it more and more fun, and you'll be able to play the game for longer and longer because you have so much.
It's still not full.
20 maps are going to be added, probably. We already have at least 15. That's a lot of maps for a game to have. So you're not getting just a little expansion of the game. Next thing, he says 60 bucks for a game, no matter how long it takes, is overpriced. His reasoning? Counter-Strike Go. I don't know. Why? Because it's $13 or something like that. I could point out Minecraft if I wanted, but, you know, it doesn't make any sense. So, $60 is too much for a game, no matter how long it takes. You could spend your life designing this game, and if you wanted to charge $60 for it, you are an immoral human being. You should not do that. It is wrong. Making money is for poor people. You shouldn't do it. But your argument here is completely flawed. $60 is fine. That is what everyone charges for their games, pretty much. Brand new release, $60. That's how it works. You know how it works. You bought the game, and you bought premium on your own will. DICE didn't force you to do this. So $60 is clearly worth it to you, and the $50 is clearly worth it to you for the DLC. So I don't know why you're complaining, friend. Next he goes off on a tangent about hacking. I don't know what this is. He says he knows lots of hackers, and they've just recently had a wave ban, which I'm assuming means they just kind of went through and found all the people hacking and banned them all for however long they do it for. So I don't understand your point here. I don't run into hackers very often, ever, pretty much. Sure, I'll yell at my teammates, "Hacker!" but I don't mean it. Chances are he's not hacking. I've also been called a hacker a couple times, and it's really flattering when that happens, because you're just dominating them so hard. Anyway, that's besides the point. It's besides the point on his video and on mine. It doesn't relate in any way. Anyway, his next point is the new patch. I'm assuming this new patch is the one that is supposedly going to be nerfing the M16A3. I think all it was supposed to do is reduce its reload time from being the absolute fastest reload in the game to a little bit less. That's what I understand of it. So, he said in one of his videos that if they do this, they would be screwing their customers. Because the M16 is just a godsend from oh my goodness, sorry about that. It's just DICE graced us with their intelligence and all-knowing powers by giving the M16A3 such a great reload time. It was just perfect. And if they take that away, it is blasphemy. It's basically how he made me think from what he was saying. I almost never use the M16A3 actually. I have used it. I used to think it was horrible, and then I tried it, and I did pretty good with it. I went like 60 and 30, so I couldn't complain. I started using it a bit more. But then I also tried weapons like the KH 2002. I used to hate that too, and I used it and I did really well with it. The AN94, same thing, the FAMAS. All of those weapons I used to hate, but now I'm better at the game so I can use them effectively. I beat out people with the M16A3 with my shotgun and slug rounds on a daily basis. Like, bam, did you see that? Took him out. You can beat snipers with this. This is a pretty overpowered gun, if you ask me. In the hands of a skilled user, anyone can use a gun very well and be effective against most things. There isn't supposed to be a best gun in the game. It's supposed to be if you're a skilled user, you can use any weapon to your advantage. Next thing he says, I didn't quite write it out as detailed as I should have, but he says EA needs to take its time. I don't know what he means by this. I guess they're definitely going too fast. Like, releasing Battlefield 4 beta in like 2 years is fast. Jesus Christ. Slow down, guys. We need the game to go for at least 5 or 7 years before we even think about releasing a new one. I'm assuming that's what he's talking about, all the recent garbage about Battlefield 4 beta coming with Medal of Honor or whatever it was. People seem to think that because the beta would be out whenever, they don't even tell you when, they just tell you get access to it. But they said something about it and people are like, they're already releasing the game, but I just bought premium. That's $50. They're just flabbergasted by that. The game's not supposed to be released, I think, until like 2014 or 15. 2 years down the line. It's not even the end of 2012 yet, friends. Then he says something about having fun, or I don't know. I don't even know. I wrote down I'm having fun on my notepad, so I'm gonna talk about it. I am having fun, actually. Just this game, we had a blast. Even though we lost, I didn't do too well. I went 25 and 24 or something like that, 27, 24. I didn't do too hot. I did okay, and I had fun. I played the game how I like it. We trolled around with them and hid behind the thing earlier, and they seemed to have a blast with it. They won the game, so they must have been happy, but we were just having some fun. It was good times. Using my favorite gun, and just, good times, good times. And then he says something about, oh yeah, I remember. He says what you're actually paying for with premium is patches, which is complete garbage. I don't buy that whatsoever. Sure, when you buy the game, you are paying for them to work, basically. Part of what they go into is developing, so, you know, making the next game, making the DLC, writing the code, making the sounds, all that stuff. They working hard. You're paying for a lot. You're paying to help support this company, which is a lot. So, you are paying for what you're getting. As far as I'm concerned, everything they've said they're going to release has been released. They said they would give anyone who didn't have it back to Karkland as a bonus content. They said anyone that bought it would get, what is it called? Close quarters. We got the soldier upgrade, the knife. Even if you don't like it, you got it. We got a week-long double XP, and then another double XP weekend. We get a lot of double XP the last 2 months, if you think about it. And we got both of the premium videos that they've promised. We also got the strategy guide. It's August. I think they have scheduled the double XP event. They might have released the video, I don't know. I don't watch them, so. They might have had it. They might have had it. I'm not sure. And the bonus content is still yet to be heard of, but it's mid-August. So what are you gonna do? Anywho, guys, it's been nice talking. This is a long video. I'm surprised I actually made it through all my points and stayed somewhat on topic. And the game is just finishing. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching. It's been Banter Gameplays, and I hope to see you soon. Please, if you like it, and if you really like it, you can subscribe. But this is my first video up on there, so whatever. See you guys later. Peace.